back. So funny story, guys. We just recorded about 40 minutes worth of podcast, which I'm sure was way too long to begin with. And then I realized that the wide shot camera wasn't charged, or the battery wasn't charged. So that had just not been recording at all. And then also I'm playing here keyboard, and I realized that that wasn't recording at all. So yep, yippee, hooray. But you know what? We're just going to start something new now and, start from scratch. And we're not going to redo everything quite as we did the first time. And there's no record of that because I just wiped the slate clean. But basically, this is Lorenzo and I back by ourselves again, without a guest today or this evening, and or whenever you're watching this. And we're just chilling here, and we had the idea of, since we don't really have a lot to talk about, we were like, what if we just try to make a song on the fly right now? And me not being the world's best piano player, or really a piano player at all, I thought maybe it could be a train wreck, and it just may be, but we're going to give it a shot anyways. And Lorenzo, the master beat maker over there, is going to lay one down, and we're just going to try to make a song. And then maybe eventually, once I figure the software out some more, I can make a beat on the keyboard here and loop that, and Lorenzo can freestyle for us. But that's not going to be today, because he's going to make the beat, and he's got to concentrate on that, and I don't blame him, because I can't do two things at once either. I'm going to be using one hand mostly. So with that, I guess here we go. Lorenzo, would you like to lay a beat down, or you want me to make the music first?
Let me see what's up. Go ahead. Hey,
that works.
That was a little jam.
Let me tell you what, that was better than all 40 minutes of what we just didn't record. but I mean, that's how we make music, really. I mean, we've only made, 2 songs so far, you and I, and we've been working on some here and there, but none finished yet. But that's how it happens. We just get in a room, and he's not necessarily banging on the tray table there, but we definitely... we just sit down. I sit down at the keyboard here and think of something, and then if it sticks, it does. If it doesn't, then I scrap it, and we just kind of, play around and see what works. And you usually bring some lyrics of your own to the table, and then we try to find a key that fits the mood of the song that you've written. And that's pretty much how we do it on the fly like that. I mean, what's your music experience really, in general?
So like when I was in like high school, I did covers and various things with friends, and
yeah, that's right.
And then outside of that, I'd freestyle with friends. You know what I'm saying? In adult life, and now I'm doing this. This is probably like the most successful I've gotten with a song is with you, because I try to make beats. I'm not a good producer. I'm not good with making beats. It's not good making instrumentals. It's not really my thing. I wish I was good at it, but I'm not. I've tried before, and they're not really all that.
I mean, it's not easy. You'd think it would be, because everyone has beaten on a cafeteria table at some point in their lives. But
like it's so many layers.
Yeah, when it comes time to making a beat, you really have to layer on it, but you have to do it the right way so it's interesting and not just a bunch of noise, you know. And there's a lot of EQing that goes into it, a lot of I mean, you really do have to kind of be somewhat of a percussionist to know just what to play that'll sound good, that'll carry a song, because that's ultimately what the beat does in a lot of music, is it carries it along and makes it. This what makes you tap your foot to it, really. There's not a whole lot of a cappella or, you know, just solo instruments that you're sitting there tapping your foot to. It's the beat in the background that makes you do that more than anything. You'll hum along with the song, but what gets you like dancing and moving is that beat for sure. So it's not easy.
That's what, like, when you have great headphones, that's why it sounds so different. I mean, the sound quality's better, but you're also hearing the different layers.
Oh yeah, definitely. Absolutely. You can have some cheap earbuds and hear a song and like it.
Yeah.
You hear it one way, but then you get some better like over-ear headphones or studio headphones, and then you're like, oh my God, that's how this sounded the whole time. Especially when you're making a song, because you might make it one way thinking it sounds that way on your cheap headphones, and then when you get upgraded headphones, you might like or dislike how it actually sounds to a broad range of people. Man, that was fun.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to try one more. We've only gone 6 minutes now.
Okay. I'm down. If you can make a beat on the keyboard, I might attempt to freestyle.
I can't do that right now. I definitely can't do that right now.
That works.
I need to dig through this software. I'm using the Presonus Studio One software for this podcast and for this, you know, keyboarding right now. And that's not what I'm used to using for music making. I'm used to using like free to use software like GarageBand on my iPhone or Soundtrap, which is like owned by Spotify, I think so. And those are both free to use if you have an iPhone or if you have a Soundtrap account. But this costs money and it's also complicated, and I definitely don't know what I'm doing on this. But if you want to make another beat, I will try to make another song real quick here.
I'm down.
I'm down to go on with life.
Our little jam out session. This is the preparation for our future Tiny Desk. You know.
Yeah.
I'm Lorenzo. This is Christian. You know, my producer / musician. This is our Tiny Desk. Thank you for coming. They're doing the at-home ones right now anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying. I don't have a snappy name for COVID. I feel like I used to. I don't know.
We'll go ahead and lay a beat down.
All right.
Show COVID who's boss.
All right. Hold up.
It's gonna be tricky for me.
Hold up.
That's gonna be hard for me.
I'm dead last. Hold up, that one part too fast, or even me. I'm like. That was fun. That was fun.
As you can see, I'll start doing block chords, and then I'll try to do some kind of syncopated rhythm with my left hand for like the bass, and then I'll just try to improvise on my right hand. But I definitely. I'm not good because it takes me a fucking while to hit the notes I want to hit, and I definitely don't know how to do proper scale patterns quickly. But that's pretty much how I work. Let me turn myself back up here so you can actually hear. And it takes a long time to do it my way because I don't play piano properly. But I'll just go through. I'll record one thing, and then I'll record something under or over that. And basically, like making a beat for me, it's like making it layer by layer, one step at a time. Because I'll usually be using only my right hand most of the time. It's really difficult for me to use both hands at once. It's something I need to actually practice to do. But I don't play piano. I play trumpet, and those are the facts. If somebody wants to give me piano lessons, you're more than welcome to, but probably won't last long. I have a very short attention span when it comes to that stuff. But yeah, that was fun. We can kind of relax now. I'm gonna I guess I'll leave the keyboard on, but I'm not gonna really touch it. So today was a chill day for you, right? You were saying when we initially recorded this, you're just happy to not be at work, right?
It's always a great day to. I mean, well, some people, because of COVID and stuff, they got laid off and like they're wishing they were working, but like, I don't know, is that unemployment still going on? Cause
I think so, yeah.
Because if you get unemployment, you make more than you was working probably. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure, definitely. And PPP, whatever the F that is still a thing for business owners, and there's a lot of relief stuff still in effect, and people are getting paid constantly. But the stimulus checks, however, I don't know if that's going to happen again.
Semi-automatic.
This may have been the last one.
I'm surprised they gave us 3.
Oh yeah, no, me too.
Yeah.
You knew that Biden was going to have to one-up Trump somehow.
Yeah.
So it's like, we're going to get this one out.
We're about to get another one. DJ Khaled, another one. I'm done.
They got it pushed through with budget reconciliation or whatever it's called.
It ain't like they ain't got the money, they got the buddy.
Yeah, they just don't have the voting power. They have to literally force it through with like a thing that they can only use like 3 times every year or something like that. If there's even like a simple majority or whatever, they can force things through like 3 times. I think it's a calendar year. I might be wrong, but that's what they used for this stimulus check. So for 2 more times they can use budget reconciliation, and it's likely that they won't to pass another stimulus bill. They want to pass other things instead. And I'm talking about, of course, Congress, the House of Representatives. Yep, good old Nancy. She took one for the team, gave us the stimmies. Yeah, whenever you think about her, she definitely did that. So I don't really have any other opinions on Nancy Pelosi or any of that.
I'll settle with the last thing she did for now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how long ago was that though? I ain't spent mine yet, but you know what I'm saying? I'm happy I got it because I surely need it.
Yeah, no, it was a while ago, right? It had to be like
What's it? It was like 2 weeks ago.
Not 2 weeks ago.
It's March. Didn't we just get it?
It wasn't 2 weeks ago,
bro.
No,
we didn't just get it.
What? I think maybe if it was
feel
2
like
weeks
it was
ago,
2
then
weeks ago.
that was really effing quick.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think we got it.
It's closer to a month ago, or at least 4 weeks.
We got it like just 2 weeks. You got like March 16th or something. March 17th. We got March 17th because we got paid the day before the paycheck and the stimmy hit the account the same day. It was like.
You sure it wasn't the first then?
What? No, fam. I know what I'm talking about. I know when money hit my account. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? I know when it go. I know when it leave. I'm on top of that. I know exactly what I was counting on it.
Because when was my family here? I'm trying to remember.
I don't know after that or before. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
so I'm like,
nah, I know when I got stimulated. Trust and believe.
Yeah, okay. I believe you. I believe you kept track. How passionate you are about it. You call it being stimulated. So
yeah. I mean, is that not what it is?
I don't think so, personally. That's a whole different thing. But
Hey, it's the only way they could make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? They ain't doing nothing else. You know,
fair enough.
Not for my sake. So
We watched that Falcon episode 2, Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I like that show.
What do you think about that so far?
That's gonna be one of my favorite shows.
Really?
I like that show a lot.
I'm thinking like it's good production quality, right? But it's also like, I don't know. It just feels like it's kind of like a CW show with like a great production. It feels like Arrow to me.
No, because CW shows are all right, but like they keep you coming back. But like
it seems like The Flash or Arrow or
this is
one of those.
This is different. It's like I don't know how to explain it, but it's different.
They got the
it just
actors in it, but it just doesn't feel like the same stakes are there and the same drama and this.
I think it's only because we're on episode 2. I think it'll, you know what I'm saying? I think it'll get deeper.
I mean, I guess it's about as close as Iron Fist and Luke Cage came for me to being like bangers. You know what I mean? And WandaVision was pretty good. I mean, it felt a little weird too, but at least that. To me, that felt more like in keeping with the movies. And this one, for some reason, I don't know what it is. It just feels like,
but it's
like a made-for-TV kind of. It's movie quality, but it feels like like I said, like a cheap TV series sort of like plot development. Maybe that's just me. Y'all
I think
let
we're
me
just
know
not far enough. There's so many layers already on the second episode. You know.
Oh yeah, they had Don Cheadle in the first episode. You know, War Machine, and they introduced. A villain, not introduced. They reintroduced a villain that was in Civil War in the second episode.
But who?
What's his name? Zemo.
Oh yeah,
Baron Zemo or whatever.
I only know Red Skull because he had the whole Red Skull. He was, you know, everyone else looks the same. Yeah,
pretty much. And I definitely don't know Marvel stuff like I know DC stuff, but
gotta read more Marvel comics.
I don't read comics. Are you kidding me?
Comics are awesome. I have tons. I need to read them more. I have plenty.
Good for you. I don't have comics.
I want to write. I want to draw comics. I'm not a good artist, but I could just YouTube how to draw, and you can learn anything from YouTube.
Yeah, that's how I'm learning this stuff. YouTube. Definitely don't know how to draw though. That's for sure.
I feel like with enough practice, you might not be as good as naturals, but you'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone has their own style.
For sure. I try to draw like cartoonish stuff, definitely, because it's like, I don't know, it's a cop out. It's easy. You don't have to make anything look realistic if it's a cartoon.
You're so right. It
can be like,
you're so right.
That's just how I wanted to draw it.
Like look at Fairly Odd Parents. They be all abstract and whatnot.
Yeah, they got their ears on their necks.
Yeah, that's what Mr. Crocker. Fairly Odd Parents. Yeah. Man, fairies. That's so crazy. That's so. I'm done.
Definitely. I mean, what else is there? There's not a lot going on this week. We got more interviews coming up. I know that much. We want to get our friend Sarah. We were talking about her with Andrew. She's been running with us. We want to get her on here. I want to get my friend Kiara on here at some point. I know she's said she will, but she needs some time before she can make it happen, and I'm fine with that. We want some other friends of mine, and I know Michael wants to be on it too. He told me he's been watching. And really just anyone who knows us personally. I mean, I would be happy to have you on.
Or just strangers willing to pay us.
Strangers willing to pay us are always welcome, yes.
Or feed us. You don't got to pay us that much.
No, I want money. I'll decide what food I'm going to get with the money that you give me. Thank you. I mean, this isn't cheap. What do you want?
What if they...
now you actually do have to leave. It was like when we recorded the first time and it didn't record on the camera and the keyboard. We were like, we don't have to leave yet. It's not 9, but then whoops, we didn't record anything. So here we go. Now you actually have to leave. But before you depart, is there anything you'd like to say? And I'll play some uplifting music underneath you, and I'll try to listen to what you're saying if I'm not too intensely focused.
Just playing, you can hear it later.
Let me try to pull up a different instrument too while you think of what you're going to say. I'm sure it's going to be really inspiring, so I want to make sure that the music matches that. There we go. Please.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go. I just want to remind all the people out there that there's no room for regret in our lives, because the other possible situations could be worse and more regretful. And in truth, we could have gotten out with the best possible solution, and we just need to take life as it is, as one big lesson. We can't change nothing that's already happened, so we just gotta learn from it and continue on. And I just wanted to put that out there, and that'll be all. Till next time.
All right. And I didn't hear it that time either. I'm really focused. That's how bad I am at playing piano.
So
I can only concentrate on that.
You're gonna hear it later.
I will listen back when I'm editing it, and I'm sure I'll agree with every word you said.
As the producer, he does all the work and everything. I just bring my voice and know what a wonderful voice it is.
That's half the battle too, because without you, I definitely would not know what to do with this. What to say.
Oh, no.
And I thank you. I appreciate you. You're a great co-host. We're killing it. And thank you, everybody, for listening. We'll see you on the next L&C podcast. Thank you.